Hello, good morning all.
Good morning.
I'm Rue.
And I'm Ju.
And together we're London Munch. After 2 long years, we're back on our overseas travels, and this time we're heading to San Sebastian.
We're actually right now in Bilbao, having come from London Gatwick. So we're just waiting for our next coach. If you can, try and book in advance so that you don't need to waste. But it's very easy, very convenient. Literally as soon as you come out and you collect your luggage. It was £17 per person.
17 euros.
17 euros.
Yeah.
One way, single, from Bilbao to San Sebastian.
Yeah. And we're just going to show you how it takes us to get from airport to our accommodation in San Sebastian. We left the airport and it was the checks were easy enough, and they asked for our vaccination, and all went pretty smoothly. No hiccups. We're just waiting for the coach now. So yeah, we'll check in soon. And we've made it to San Sebastian. Our first time in the Basque country, and we're super excited. The bus took a little under 2 hours, and we're just gonna make our way to our Airbnb now. We're gonna walk there. I think it's about a 10 to 15 minute walk. And to be fair, we've been up from quite an early hour, so we're tired. So we're gonna get to our accommodation and then chill. It's a very nice day, very bright day. And yeah, let's get to our accommodation and then we'll kickstart the trip soon after.
It was actually only like a 5-minute walk to our accommodation.
Alright, here's our room. Very basic, but has everything we need. But this little bit is so cute and so nice. Gives us a view of everyone downstairs doing what we plan to do very soon. And then the church is right there. It's just a nice view. And a beautiful day. Let's go. All right, and we're out again. Rested, not sure how well rested, but the sun's out, the day's nice, so we're trying to make the most of it. And we fancy some beers, so we're gonna head to the Gross region of San Sebastian and hit up a few craft beer bars.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's go. Just for a little bit more context on our San Sebastian trip, inspired by the likes of Anthony Bourdain and other foodies, we're here to eat. San Sebastian is said to be one of the best culinary destinations in the world.
The best.
The best. And we're here to try and see if that's the case. There's more Michelin star restaurants here per square kilometer than anywhere else in the world. And what's most famous about San Sebastian though is their pinchos bars. We'll explain a little bit more about what pinchos bars are later, because we do have a few pinchos crawls coming up, but for right now we're just going for some beers. San Sebastian is a bucket list foodie destination, and it's all about eating, and that's all we're here pretty much to do.
This
so much
is
so
just gonna be about eating.
Yeah, so much so that we're not even too sure what else there is to do other than eat. So expect a lot of food on this trip.
Very soon we learned that San Sebastian is quite a small place and perfectly suited to walking around everywhere.
Bar Desy, that's the first place we wanted to go to, but as you can see it's closed. We knew this about Sundays and Mondays also, but clearly didn't do our homework well enough this time around. So Bar Desy's off the off the list.
But instead we start at another craft beer bar, Baga Biga.
Here at my back, yeah. Number 2, then IPAs on the menu, right?
Yep. Alright, so we got an IPA for me, and Ju got a mango sour, and we couldn't resist getting some bites while we were here. And this one is a calamari taco with squid ink sauce. So looking forward to that. Cheers.
Cheers.
Mine's really nice, I'm happy with that.
Oh, I love the mango smell and then the sourness that kicks in.
Lovely. Let me try this. Let's have a look at this more clearly. Ooh. So can you see the squid ink sauce there? Which looks like some green beans on top.
Look at that big bite. Verdict.
It's cold, but it's nice. The squid is fresh. The sauce is delicious. Yeah, it's good. It's a good first bite in San Sebastian. It's really good. That sauce is like mayonnaise with the squid ink in it. It's wonderful. First bite in San Sebastian. First drink. Yo, 2 beers were wicked, and that taco with the calamari with the squid ink was
Squid ink mayonnaise.
Squid ink mayonnaise, yo, it was wicked.
Yo.
It was wicked. So great start so far, and the service was brilliant. The guy that served us was a top guy from Colombia. We got chatting. He's a super cool guy. He gave us a couple suggestions for where else we can go to drink some craft beer, and we're off to one of his suggestions next up. So let's go. Also, it is such the culture that you have 1 bite or 2 and keep it moving. You don't really sit down and dine. Yeah, you don't sit down, spend too much time in any one place. And that's all the fun about San Sebastian, crawling from one place to the other. Our next stop is here at Basqueland. More craft beer. Let's go.
We got 2 beers and this Asian noodle salad bowl, and they're also quite passionate about organic wine here as well.
Go on, give it a go. So there's fish sauce in here. It's very fragrant. I wish you lot could smell it. It's super fragrant.
Cilantro, mint,
yeah,
red onion, lime, peanuts.
The dressing smells amazing.
Ooh, cilantro. Me.
Coriander, look at you. That looks really good.
And the spring onions, delicious.
Another couple good beers. We didn't expect to go to a place with Asian food, but it was a lovely Asian bite. The salad was delicious, very light and refreshing. Yeah, it was really good. No regrets. On to the next spot. Next up is this bar called Gissona. It says craft beer on it. For Jew.
For Jew.
For Jew.
Guys, it's for me.
Yay, this looks nice.
That's cool.
Why does it look like that's the bar bit? Okay, yeah.
Ooh, that's like
Okay.
With farmhouse yeast and chocolate must.
Ah, okay. Thank you so much. This is a wicked place. We chose not to get any food because what they specialize in is hamburgers, and we thought that would be a little bit too filling. But the beer's good. Drew's got the one with chocolate in it. And chocolate is something we'll come to later, but it's a specialized drink in the Basque region, especially San Sebastian. It's a white wine grape, I believe, and somehow it's infused in this beer. So, and it's nice. But yeah, this is a shout. This place is a spot. All right, so we're feeling nice right now.
Very nice.
That was a wicked place for craft beer. They're really passionate about it, and we had a couple very nice beers. We didn't get a bite there because what they specialize in is burgers, but their burgers are worth noting down because I spoke to another customer there who overheard a conversation I was having and said, yes, you should eat the burger there because they have something called a buoy.
B-U-E-Y.
B-U-E-Y, buoy, a burger, and it's meant to be amazing. So it's meant to be super flavoursome. So we might come back to it, we might not, but it's well worth noting down. Now, we kind of overshot our mark on things to do. I mean, we kind of overshot our timings, but we're just gonna go check out the beach right now because that's where we are, and that's what San Sebastian has. Oh, it looks really nice.
Guys, we have a beach with sand, and look at those waves. There's quite a handful of surfers out and about.
Yeah.
So the waves are quite strong. We're not going to get in the water, but we just want to dip our feet into a little bit of sand.
Yeah, definitely.
Just, yeah.
So, as well as food, we have a beach. As well as food and drink, we have a beach. Wow, look at it over there. I didn't realise it was such a good looking beach. That was actually a great beach. Wasn't expecting so much space, so much liveliness. Yeah, that was a good beach. We'll be back. Yeah, it was nice to just walk around on it. Tiring though.
It was good.
It was good.
From here we made our way back to our accommodation, but before that we do what we always do when on holiday. We picked up some water.
Right next door, we've got a supermarket. How convenient. And we need some water.
Yeah?
Yep.
Try them.
What flavour is it?
Original.
Let's get them. Sorry. Good evening all.
Good evening.
Time for our evening meal. It hasn't been a very typical start to a San Sebastian tour, and we're continuing in that vein by going to a Mexican place tonight. Of course, with a lot of Basque influence, but Mexican place nonetheless. It's 9:30 right now, and we have a reservation for 9:30, so we're running late. But yeah, the place is called Topa. We'll take you there.
Let's go.
Baga Biga is looking lively right now, and we are back in the Gross area, and very shortly coming up to our evening meal. There we are at Topa. This one. Oh, that's nice. So our first dish has arrived. We got the ceviche chips. Oh.
We mentioned chacoli earlier, and here it is, a slightly sparkling dry white wine, which is typically poured from a height to increase the aeration and open up its flavors more.
Gracias. Cheers, let's give it a go. Our first try of chacoli. It's a very light, dry, refreshing white wine. It's nice. It's very light. Now let's get stuck into this ceviche that we have. Looks good. And we love ceviche anyway.
Love ceviche.
Yo, that's good.
Yeah. Not bad.
That's the mole.
Yeah.
Alright. Let me give this mole a go. Looks like chocolate. Oh wow, it's got a kick to it as well.
At the end.
Yeah, that's got a very complex flavour. It's very nice. That's very interesting. It's interesting to work out what goes into a mole. I know there's many ingredients, but that's a very complex sauce. That's good. I'm glad we chose this. That's nice. That's good. So our tacos have arrived. These are El Pastor tacos. They look amazing. Let's see how they taste.
It's going in. Quite chunky.
Oh shit. It's messy.
Please note, guys, you need a plate.
The meat is wonderful. It's messy as hell though. But it's good.
Good to go.
So good. Gracias. These are the pork neck quesadillas.
Oh, wasn't expecting that.
Oh, looks good. Give it a go. Too hot.
But I taste the cheese and I don't know whether it's like the fat, but it's melting in your mouth.
Yeah. It's probably just the flavour of the pork into the cheese.
It's so good, but it's hot.
And that's a wrap
For day one.
for day one.
In San Sebastian.
Yeah. Great meal. We loved it. A number of lovely dishes. This place has a Bib Gourmand award by the Michelin establishment. So somewhere to check out. And it was our first time trying Chacoli wine. So
Mwah.
we happy.
Lovely.
Yep.
Night.
If you've enjoyed today's video, please do give it a like, subscribe and share it and all that other good stuff. And yeah, catch us tomorrow for tomorrow's day.
Day two.
Day 2. Cheers.
Bye.
Bye.